Alright, so hey, what up, little strawberry buddy? Here are these two zinnias. Ooh, we're gonna get another one. So excited. I got these from like a little market. Fig is like actually doing pretty great. So exciting. These peas are on their way out, but there's still quite a lot of babies coming. I definitely have missed picking some, so I will actually let those go ahead and go and save those seeds for next year. I'm definitely doing something wrong in the raspberry department. However, getting lots of berries coming, so that's pretty exciting. I feel like I could have pruned this and I would actually be getting more, but I don't know anything about it. All right. All of these lavender seem to be kind of on their way out. Also, I realized like the white lavender that I always like forget about every year is here, not on the other plant. I have harvested all of these potatoes, and now there are new potatoes. These are literally just from my potato drawer, from like grocery store potatoes. So we'll see what happens. Getting little blooms. I don't know if there's enough time to harvest them before it gets cold, but yeah, we'll go for it. This buddy also on its way out. I should probably look up pruning this and prune it pretty hard. Have harvested all of the onions. I've got some cukes here. I have not actually had any cukes take yet, and one died, so that's the situation. Same thing with the peas here, although we do still have quite a bit like still happening. A lot are on their way out. It's quite hot here, so that makes sense. For some reason this year, yeah, my nasturtiums just did terribly. Last year they were slamming. They're the only thing that grew, so what are you gonna do? Over here I've got my Delicata squash. I think this is gonna really be a squash. It's not gonna like die. I'm so excited. This is my, oh no, this is my spaghetti squash and something took a bite out of it. Oh, I'm so pissed. I did not see that before. And then over there I've got my butternut, and I think that one did not get pollinated. Same situation with these peas, mostly dead, but still a pretty good amount of stuff going on. I'll probably pick some of these. All right, cucumbers. Actually, I do have a few cucumbers. A bunch of doing terribly nasturtiums. It's very sad in this garden. Over here, I harvested all the potatoes, and I took some of the kales out of there and put them here, and just I'm curious to see, there wasn't enough room for them to really grow in here, so I'm curious to see if they will do better here and maybe even make it into winter, but we will see. I do have some marigolds happening. The nasturtiums just again did not do well. What are you gonna do? Okay, on a more positive note, I have a lot of tomatoes going on. I definitely have had some blossoms that did not get pollinated and so like turned into nothing, but I have a lot that did and turned into whole freaking tomatoes. And here's a big one right there. So that's really exciting. I have been making a point to go around and tickle the blossoms, and maybe that helped. I don't know. Got a pretty good marigold there. That's the one that Sam gave me. My friend Sam gave me all of these tomatoes. So they've been frankly doing pretty amazing since they all came from her extra seedlings or their suckers. Okay, our old friends. Well, there's a bunch of oregano flowering, some lavender, some yarrow, oregano, sage. Really should have harvested this before it all went to seed. Peppermint, carrots. We'll see what happens. More potatoes, sunflowers. I'm hoping they'll actually flower, but we'll see. Calendula. I'm just gonna, I'll get scissors and deadhead that. Oh, look. Oh, bye, bee. Hi, little bee. All right. A little bee visiting the cosmos. Those are chives. I did rescue this from the yard. It is a poppy, the like kind of delicate papery ones that are quite small. So I rescued it, and you can see a lot kind of died off, but then that came back, so that's exciting. And then the strawberries are, you know, they're done, but now I've got quite a bit of borage popping up. Borage definitely self-seeds itself fairly often, but I haven't had any big plants come up yet, so I'm hoping some of those little borage sprouts will take off and get really nice and big. Over here in the tower, I did remove a good amount of stuff. This was clearly too small. And we'll see what happens with these beets. There's a little beet in there, and some flowers. So this thing was kind of a bust. Maybe I'll try different things in it next year. But it was fun, I guess, to see things sprout up. Okay, so I decided to pull a few more things out of here and replant them here. Basically some romaine and red leaf lettuce that just didn't do well over there. It might be a little too late in the season, it might be too hot, and that's fine, but I figure they have a chance here and there's nothing else here anyway. So yeah, I put them in and watered them in. They look pretty messy, but I think that's everything. So that's garden tour, August 2021.